Chris here with the Crabapple Cottage. Today I wanted to show you some of the prepper items that I have purchased in June. I try to set aside a budget every month to purchase preps. Kind of depends on where my holes are and what I'm working on as far as what I get that particular month. So we'll start off here in the middle with these two big bags. I got two 25-pound bags of salt. I have a bag of iodized salt and a bag of table salt. The iodized salt is basically for use in food. The table salt, the only ingredients there are salt and sodium silicoaluminate, which is an anti-clumping agent, and that salt would be used more for canning, possibly preserving meat, that sort of thing. Salt is one of those things that you really can't, unless you live by the ocean, there's no really way to get salt. Like with sweeteners, you can make maple syrup or get honey or something like that, but salt is one of those things that you basically just have to stock up on. So I have about 25 pounds of salt already in my preps, but I thought I'd go ahead and get some more because, like I said, it's pretty much irreplaceable and it's needed for life. So there we go, two 25-pound bags of salt. Okay, here in the middle, we've got some different types of foods. We've got some freeze-dried broccoli and we've got some freeze-dried cheese. I have tried growing broccoli several years and I'm just not very successful. I usually get cabbage moths and it bolts before it actually produces a floret. And so I decided, since that is probably our favorite vegetable, I just decided to go ahead and get a couple of 10-pound cans of the freeze-dried broccoli. I'll probably add more to my preps maybe in the next few months, but since that is our most commonly eaten vegetable, I've decided to go ahead and stock up. Over here on the right, I've got a number 10 can of freeze-dried cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese. Again, one of those things that unless you have dairy cows or goats or something like that, it's kind of hard to grow or forage that. So I went ahead and stocked up on a can of that. Also, I'll probably get more of that in the future. In the middle, I have some Keystone meats. I've got 2 cans of the Keystone chicken, the smaller cans, 6 cans of the smaller cans of beef, and 4 of the larger ground beef cans. These are really great for a fast meal. They have a really long shelf life. I think it's like 5 years on the can, the best by date, but I'm sure they would last past that. They're just a really great source of shelf-stable protein, so I recommend that you pick those up. They can be a little pricey, but for what you're getting, it's a pretty good deal. Okay, as I mentioned in another video, I am working on improving my fishing skills this summer. I've been out fishing a couple times and haven't had much luck, but I have been trying to just get some different preps that kind of go along with fishing. So I picked up this Peterson guide here to identify different fish. I just thought that would be a nice thing to have so that if I catch something, I know a little bit more about it. This is a trot line that I picked up, made in China, clearly. But they use those a lot on a loan, and I just thought it might be nice to have a trot line. And then this is a fillet knife that comes with cutting gloves and a sharpener. So there were a lot of those on Amazon. I just picked that one because it was a good price, had good reviews, and had the sharpener and the gloves with it. Okay, over here we've got, and I can't remember how many pounds this is. I think it's 10 pounds of calcium hypochlorite, and that is basically known as pool shock. The idea is that you can use it to make bleach. Bleach does not have a very long shelf life, and so something like this, which has a really long shelf life, is better to store for long term because you can use it to make bleach to sterilize your water or whatever else you need it for, cleaning, that sort of thing, and it's shelf stable. And that'll last me a long time. Like those granules, it doesn't take very much to make a gallon of bleach, and so that is a lot of bleach. Over here, I've got 2 1-gallon jugs of paraffin lamp oil. I do have some oil lamps in my preps, and I wanted to get some more lamp oil to go with them, so I went ahead and picked up 2 1-gallon jugs of those. Okay, back here, I've got a pair of all-purpose hiking boots. They're a little dirty because I have started to wear them and break them in. But I was working out in the garden a couple weeks ago, and I realized that my gym shoes were basically the only shoes that I had for outdoor work that fit. I had an old pair of hiking boots that no longer fit. I probably need to get rid of them or sell them or something like that. So I went ahead and got this pair of hiking boots that I've been trying to break in a little bit. A really great all-purpose outdoor work boot. It's lightweight for me because I'm a woman, a little bit smaller, so good to have something like that. And then since I was going ahead and getting boots, I went ahead and got this pair of steel-toed boots. These would be really good for something like if you're chopping wood or sawing wood or working with blades and you wanted a little bit more protection, especially if you're not used to chopping wood. It might be beneficial to have something like this that really could save your life or maybe save your toes. So I went ahead and picked up this pair of steel-toed boots. So there we go, guys. Those are the preps that I picked up to add to my prepper stockpile for the month of June. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you later.